So, what's the plan? Oh my goodness, what has happened? So, I did that sort, and it caused a bit of a train wreck. And if you notice, this stuff that used to be up here, so I cannot get to the sewing machine. Like look, I can get over here. I can see the sewing machine, but now I have got to figure out how to stack this stuff. And I can't get to the window. This is not functioning at all. I'm not pleased. So, yep, I do have material to cut and to start up a quilt, but I have got to have my working area, guys. Now, since my last video, I have been donated 2 more bags. Okay. I have been donated 2 more bags of fabric. Yay! And I'm going to reveal what's in those bags on another video. What I'm doing today, I had a commenter in my last video about what did the bag look like when I had it already stuffed. So here is the bag that's supposed to be a cube, and I'm not impressed. I was hoping, I need something that's a cube, but I need it to be kind of half this size. It's better than the pillow shape that you would have on a regular standard space-saving bag. And I can't complain. I'm going to use what I got because I've already opened the box. But I got another one ready. So what I'm going to try to do is have a video showing me stuffing this bag. This is the collection of large bolts or swaths of synthetic fabric. This bag is going to be used for stuffing the cottons that are also large swaths and bolts. I don't know what constitutes that borderline. Is there a gray area? When do you call a bolt a swath? Anyway, okay, so these are large, non-scrappy pieces. How's that? These are thick, heavyweight cottons. And they look like they would be easy to sew. But this is not what I'm going to be making a quilt out of in the near future. So I have this stack here. I have 3 of the original bags here, if anyone's paying attention. Now, whenever I get through this large sheet bundle and this large sheet bundle, if you remember from one of my previous videos, there are also the kitchen bags in this box and in behind the box. So we're, walking through this together. So I'm going to get this heavy fabric in the bag. I also have a little bit here on the dresser. And you can see this is the polyester box. There's more polyester squares. I'm going to be seeing about that maybe in the near future when I need a break. But I am making conscious efforts to get to the quilt. And the quilt startup is in this round basket. Yay! This is going to be the small area where I'm going to sort and get everything stuffed into the Space Saver bag. But this is laundry. Disregard laundry. My husband has the kids for a little while, and I'm taking advantage of it. But I've started doing laundry, and I thought, while the house is quiet, maybe I'll just go ahead and make a quick video. Keep everybody up to date. It is a vlog after all. And next to the laundry, we have the basket for mending. That's still, this white basket that you've seen in previous videos is still mending. Yes, it looks like I got some more stuff in there, and that's because this here is too far gone for mending. I'm going to cut it up for scraps. I'm just going to salvage off a few clean sections of this fabric and then toss the rest. So, let's get to stuffing this bag here with the heavy cotton, heavyweight fabrics and see if I can make a little more room. New goal, free the sewing machine. Now, granted, I could take this section and just put it on the bed and do my sewing, and then when I was done I could put it back. It may come to that, but I really want this stuff back here. Wish me luck, guys. I'm really going to need it. Well, I'm looking at this and I'm wondering maybe I packed it wrong, because when I go to stand it up, I wanted to be able to see it, but now I'm thinking maybe I need to stack it like I did this. So let's try it again. and cons here. It is an awkward shape. I can see all the fabrics at a glance on this side. The other side has a lot of writing and images from the manufacturer. And I do not have enough heavyweight fabric to fill the bag. And as I'm trying to stand it up, it's wanting to lean over. So I'm going to have to figure out putting stuff over to one side, like the smaller pieces, or going through the trouble of refolding them. But this is now encapsulated. I'm not too worried about that. But since it is an awkward shape, it means I'm not going to have an easy time getting it to stack over here. But let me keep rearranging so that, and I'll come back and not bore you with the details, but I need to kind of muse over this, and if I have to, after I get all this laundry taken care of, I'm just going to move those baskets and put it on the bed. I'm going to move those baskets and put it on the bed so I can get to the sewing machine, because I need to stop making these excuses, don't I? Okay, here we are at the end of the day, and whew. Alright, let me tell you also, I do not like this today. It don't fit my bed, and I spent about 2 minutes trying to get all these wrinkles and just called it quits. But I wanted to show you that at the end of the day, I did get my bed cleaned off. And this is the state of the hippo stash. And I do not like this setup. I don't like it one bit. I think the way I had it before looked a lot cleaner. Having the transparent bags has good, you know, what do you call it? It's good to be able to see what's in the bag, but I don't want to necessarily be staring at the bag. So if this was able to be like in a storage cabinet in this condition, that'd be great, because yeah, catch my breath. I've been lifting up these boxes and throwing these bags up here. Another thing is, I'm not sure how stable my stack is. Now before, I had the 8 kitchen bags, and I had those tied up with a clothesline. Well, I didn't do that with this because I was thinking I was going to be grabbing into those 3 last bags there. But here we go. This is how I'm going to see if it stays. And if you guys read in the newspaper where a woman who was overly into her sewing hobby got crushed by her own stash, well, that's probably me. I do have a fear that this is not stable and that it's going to fall over. This box here is pretty heavy, but it's just crushing these bags. I've let the air out, hoping that that would help make that a little more solid. Now back here are more bags, and the weight of this is separate from here, and then I got this acting like a keystone arch. So, it is not the best. The engineer in me is really bothered by this, and I'm going to be quick to restack this. I need to think on it. I need to look at it, study it. Here's the mending basket. Found a few more things, so I stuffed that real good. This is crocheting thread, and all I did was take it out of the box it was in and put it in bags, but I do kind of like how that looks better. But here we go. I've got the sewing machine exposed, so this is a good thing. This is the quilt to be. This is the material selected to become the quilt. So the idea, look where that box was sitting on that stool. Gosh, I only had it on there for like 2 days. It'll heal. It's an old stool anyway, so nothing is fantastic on that. But okay, so we got everything. We got the iron, got the stool, accessibility here, electrical outlet, access to the window. The vent is not covered. So those are like the minimals for. I do not want to cover the vent, but my husband is really big about not covering the vent. I wish I had another one of these boxes to just stuff the transparent bags in. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna have to kind of have to look at this. This is sheets tied up in bundles, bags, and oh, I just don't know. It just looks so. I don't like how it looks. Don't like how it looks. It's a bit of a struggle. And my dresser, there is some glass showing. Now this portion here, there's 2 bags of material that was just recently donated. So I'm going to be adding that to the stash once I kind of go through it. But there is floor space. I have opened up the floor. This is good. This is good. Had some bags here, and I shifted some things around and got that over to the dresser. So it is evening. I have to get back outside for the evening chores. But if this does not fall over and cause issue, I'm getting onto this basket and I'm going to be cutting out squares. I'm going to fire that sucker up. No more excuses. I had to be able to work, right? Right? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I really appreciate all the comments and subscribers. Thank you so much for following, and feel free to put any questions you may have in the comments. Thanks!